I had a hard run, running from your window. First things first, this is not about me teaching you how to play Bertha, although I'll be referencing the chords within that song. This is about how to use guitar to de-escalate, de-stress, unwind. And in this particular example, it's by using the C chord and the G chord while managing your breath. It's mindful guitar for wellness, because we're not just like banging away and strumming. We're inhaling and exhaling while strumming. And that's the game changer. If you're having an off day and you can tell you're like stressed out, getting irritated, whatever the case may be, the confidence booster comes when you know that you can go to guitar when you really need it, rather than self-sabotaging cycle that you might be stuck in. And for me, that's where it's at. I know that no matter how tensed up I get, or no matter how many things don't go my way, within a few minutes, I'm back to neutral. Let's put it into context here. You're having a decent day, strumming along through life, managing your daily routines, fulfilling your responsibilities, and then somebody comes along and screws it all up. So the message here is, rather than get back on that conveyor belt of self-sabotage, anger, retaliation, and even the head game of thinking that they did it to you on purpose, none of that matters. You get back to your guitar, and you tie some strumming in with your breathing, and you can get back to neutral. It works. And that's the whole message of not only this video, but the channel in general. The trick is you got to keep coming back, because you'll forget it. And when I put this guitar down, something else may occur. And if I don't have a guitar in my back pocket, then I'm going to use these concepts out there in the real world, so to speak. Let's play in this world, though. All right, so it's a C chord and a G chord. And what's kind of fun is you just go back and forth. Same pattern, just back and forth, starting with the G, actually. In a previous video, I was showing you how to replace this finger with this finger. Well, guess what? Do it again. And in this case, there's a C chord, and you can see there's the finger. But I'm going to slide it, and I'm going to slide it up. In the last video, I was saying just close the gap. This time, close the gap and then jump. Here's what it sounds like. It's helpful to know notes on the 5th fret, but that's not a prerequisite. I mean, I didn't know the notes until after I recognized the sound. So let's put it into, play here, and then you'll see why it sounds good. I'm using the G and the C, but when I'm doing this technique where I'm sliding 2 frets, and then using my index finger to replace my it's basically like you're tagging in your partner. And I always kind of have one eye on it before I tag it. So C, and then there it is. And I'm going to slide it 2 frets, 2 more frets. Tag, you're it. See? And circling back to why it's helpful to know these notes in this 5th fret is because I recognized the sound that I liked, and then I looked at the note, figured it out, and I'm like, oh, so that's a G. Guess what? This is a G chord. Things start to click. When things click, I learn something new. When I learn something new, there's if you want to get into it, there's some neuroplasticity. What does that mean? It means making new connections, man. And then I'm rerouting. I'm getting off of that conveyor belt of self-sabotage, retaliation, ruffled feathers, and then I tie that in with an inhale. Next thing you know, I'm breaking through to something new, and oh boy, that's again back to the magic. That's where I'm experiencing something new, and if that's not a reward, then I don't know what is. That's exciting. Let's put it into play here. Ready? Perfect. Breathe. So take as many rounds as you need. I suggest looping it somehow. If you have a pedal, even better. You're just looping the G and the C. And if you don't have a pedal, or if you don't feel like going and plugging it all in, then you take your time and you work through just that technique. Slide, slide, tag, replace. The song eventually takes a turn, then it goes down to D, and I'll post those chords somewhere nearby.